Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And somebody asked me if I was still running Windows 11 on the unsupported machine, and was it still going well? I had, because one of the comments he had actually from a friend is that Windows 11 is so heavy that it couldn't run on old technology and it couldn't run on older hardware. And it's far from being the truth, actually. Anyone telling you that Windows 10 or 11 is so bogged down that it's slow compared to Windows 7, they don't understand how the operating systems have been so optimized that they work much better than Windows 7 ever did. And here's an example. So this is the specs from the task manager for my Toshiba unsupported machine. So it's running Windows 11. Look at that. This is an Intel Core i5 3210M for mobile. So this is a third generation. I mean, we talk about the fact that the minimum requirements are 8th generation or later. This is third generation. This is old. And it still works really, really well. You could see that it's not bogged down at all, that the CPU utilization right now was 8%. And memory, it has 8 gigabytes of RAM on that machine, which came standard back in the day. And it's running at about 39% used, and it's running very, very well. Hard drive is an old magnetic hard drive, and of course we're the Wi-Fi here. So this is just to show you how this machine is working great, and it's working great even though it's very old compared to today's technology. It does have one advantage. Here we don't see it because back in the day, even if you had a onboard GPU, often they didn't show up in the task manager, where today they do, and they give you details of it. In this case, the GPU on this machine was an AMD Radeon GPU, which was a better graphics processor than having just a standard onboard processor or Intel or whatever. And so it does have an advantage on that side too. That probably helps it because a dedicated GPU with its own dedicated RAM does help. I believe the dedicated memory for the GPU is 2 gigabytes back then. So this shows you that, of course, it is a machine that was a higher end machine for the day, but compared to today's standards, this is, low specs right now. And you know what? There's no sluggishness. It's not slow. It's running really, really well. And honestly, I'm happy to have actually put that machine on Windows 11. And it shows you how Windows 11 just is smooth and runs so well, even with minimal specs. No crashes, no nothing. Once again, if you have crashes on Windows 11, you got something wrong in your PC. Either the software you've installed, something's crashing. Either the drivers, because they're not optimized, are crashing for some reason. Because Windows 11 is rock solid, and it does not crash, does not blue screen on any of my machines. So, and most people will tell you it doesn't have any problem on their machines either. So it just shows you this is really old technology and works great using unsupported. On Windows 11, it's running Windows 11 22H2. And when 23H2 gets here, I'll see how it works, if I have to reinstall or if it will be offered. I don't think it will be offered, honestly. I think on unsupported it will not be offered. I might leave it on to 22H2 for a while before I actually go on and reinstall with 23H2 or 24H2. I might wait until next year, 24H2. But I probably will move it on to 23H2 so that I can, in the cases where I would need to do a unsupported video. And of course, we're going to see if 23H2 is going to be installable on unsupported hardware. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.